So since Tim's here, you know, we wanted to do Pro Gay Day because we're all pro gay here.
Yup. Shout out to the gays.
So this has been a very, very monumental time for Singapore.
Oh, I just saw.
I saw that.
You did. There it is.
Get killed to be gay.
They're moving all the gays to Sentosa.
Oh. Specifically, end of Singapore's gay sex ban in general. So you can't have gay marriages yet. I say yet because who knows where the direction.
High hopes, huh? Yeah.
But there was a death sentence for having gay
Die
sex.
for anal.
Were they enforcing that?
The thing is, I think people weren't really enforcing it in the last few years because I think that's one, very difficult, and then Singapore was obviously behind compared to like a lot of other like, you know, Western cultures and blah 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 that were posting. But this is considered a colonial era rule, which is I think it's 377A, the law name.
The British didn't like that booty fuck, huh?
Something like that. I think 377A, yeah.
The Prime Minister didn't seem excited though. He was like he was like, so it's not illegal anymore. And I was like, what the fuck?
The flag's half-mast and shit.
But he's like, God damn it, you still can't chew gum here. I don't care.
No
I don't
fucking
care
way.
what the fuck y'all do.
Drinking anything on the MTA, bro.
How do you even catch someone doing booty sex?
That's true.
Like, that's the most difficult thing. It's already
It's
hard.
not the only thing gay people do, dog.
No, but it's gay sex. Well, maybe, I mean, L7 or just catching someone in the act.
Maybe it's entrapment. Like you just gotta be an undercover cop and then flirt with the dude. And then right when he puts it in, gotcha. Just cuff him.
When he puts it in,
It's an inside job.
then you gotta cover his
Fire.
I didn't mean it that way at all. I didn't know there was a pun there.
But fire.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But fire.
Oh, nice.
Two dudes check into a hotel and they only ask for one bed, and then maybe the cops come out.
Oh yeah, no, that might be the actual thing. Cause isn't it in some like Saudi like area like countries you can't book a hotel with you unless it's the girl with you is your wife.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Some places where you really can't. You gotta like show a fucking proof of marriage.
Like, would you like two twins? Like, no, we'll just have one king. And they're like,
The fucking the bellhop.
you go to jail, motherfucker.
Could have put my finger on it. Yeah.
I went to a hotel in Vietnam, and they said that if the person didn't check in with you prior to 10 p.m., a female, then you can't have her here.
That's
And I think they're regulating the hookery.
Prostitutes, yeah.
Because they don't want the hookers to come in.
That's lame. Yeah. Let them live, dude.
Yeah, it's facts. Let the prostitutes do their thing.
Let them do their thing. They're not hurting anybody.
Change the culture of everything. Like, shouldn't people just be fucking in like the morning or something like that? Then? You know,
Now it's just the prostitutes get the early shift.
Yeah.
You pick them up earlier, check them in, and say, I'll hang out with you later, and then that's, you know.
Everything has a loophole.
Yeah.
Was the prime minister really disappointed when he?
It looked like, to me, it looked like it. But he could just be being an Asian dad, you know, like, fine, you can go to Sadie Hawkins. So I don't know.
Or it's like one of those weird things where it's like under the covers, like his son or something like that got caught. Yeah. So he's like, fuck, now we have to change the legislation.
What the fuck are these Singaporean accents?
I love it because we're all not really sure what to do.
Oh, it's like Chinglish, right? Where they end everything with like la.
Yeah.
We have to change the legislation.
I tell you
They're so close. Yeah.
Very close.
Did you know that the first like the main language in Singapore is English?
Yeah.
That's tight. I always tell people like, yo, if you need like a first trial Asian country, go to Singapore.
Singapore's the best one.
Yeah.
No, that's not first trial. Again, I've said this many times. Singapore is the Wakanda of Asia. You can't go to like Wakanda and then be like, check out the rest of Asia.
No, but I'm saying
It's all gonna suck after?
No, it's perfect
Not
because
suck,
it's
just-
the Wakanda. Everyone speaks English. It's fucking clean. The food is fire.
And it's cheap.
I would say a better entry point to actual Asia of that same nature is South Korea.
Word.
Where English isn't necessarily the first language ever spoken.
Everyone speaks it.
User friendly. It's very user friendly.
I will say the same thing about Thailand because Thailand, they genuinely love foreigners as opposed to I feel like other Asian countries they might just like you because you're a tourist and they trying to get your money.
Thailand is
Thailand
hot.
legit, they're like, yo, let's fucking party. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope, yeah.
That's dope. I've never been to Thailand. I'm very jealous.
Dog.
I know.
When are you going to Thailand? I'll go with you.
I'll let you know. It's gonna be.
I'll let you know.
I won't. No, it'll be with family. So probably not.
Oh man. So Singapore's decision to lift the colonial era ban on sex between men is long overdue and will not end discrimination of LGBT groups in the conservative city-state. Rights activists and members of the gay community said this past Monday. The announcement by Singapore's Prime Minister, reluctant announcement, to repeal the so-called 377A law on Sunday came as he also said the government would take steps to prevent legal challenges that would allow same-sex marriages to be recognized.
What is the reason? Is it religious? Because prostitution is legal in Singapore. So it's like, what is...
It's popping, too.
Exactly. Is it popping?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard
Yeah,
of
it's
the,
confusing.
3 floors of whores.
Dude, we stayed there.
We did?
Yeah, you and me. Me and my family stayed there.
You and your family stayed at 3 floors of whores?
Yeah, dude, it was great.
I heard the food is popping.
Well, I think there was a bunch of like food spots around there, but we didn't.
He's like, I don't know about the food, dog. I was fucking hoes.
Me and my, yeah, my whole family was just
It's a specific hotel?
I think if it's the same one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Because it's called like Orchard Plaza.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one we were at. We were staying in there.
Is that
Why?
what Marina Bay Sands is?
Well, because there's
No,
there's a bunch of like normal people that live there.
Don't sully their great name.
So like regular people and prostitutes, they just intermingle and it's
We're
cool
just
like
walking
that?
through the halls, dude, sharing elevators. It's
Really?
all good. Yeah.
Wow.
I saw some fine ass prostitutes in like Malaysia, and I was like, damn, who are those girls? And then remember Ginny Boy? Who? Remember Ginny Boy? The radio show guy?
No.
Oh, I thought every YouTuber knows him. But anyways, he was like, oh, they're not girls.
Oh.
Because it would be
And
weird.
I was like, oh shit, really? It's true, man. Asian dudes make the hottest girls.
They look really good.
Let me tell you something. Thailand has some of the most beautiful transgender you've ever seen. Look, when I was 10 years old, my dad took me to this really
Z10.
famous...
That's the dangerous number.
Please. When I was 10 years old, my dad took me to this really famous show in Thailand called Alcazar. And he was like, it's like all showgirls, right? My dad's like, what do you think of these women? You think they're pretty? I'm like, oh yeah, super pretty.
He was testing your gayness, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. And he's like, those are all men. I was like, oh? And then I took my dick out, my little 10-year-old dick out immediately. I started, no. But he was like, those are all men. I was like, oh shit. But it's just, it really is a part of like Thai culture, you know what I'm saying? And like, we do it the best.
There's more history.
Have it down, yeah.
They've been doing it for longer.
Yeah, man.
Especially when it's competitive like that.
But there's like there's no homophobia there, right?
I mean, I feel like, but this for sure, this older generation is like, will make jokes about it, but I don't think it's ever a situation where they'll like attack somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a part of the culture for so long. You know what I'm saying? Ever since my dad was young, you know, and probably beyond that.
This is the show you watched, Alcazar?
Alcazar, yeah, those are all, used to be menses, or maybe they're still menses. Who knows?
Look at that.
So it's not a drag show. It's like its own thing.
It just looks like a pageant.
Like it's their own thing. It's all, and they're all like transgender. I don't know if they like are pre-op or post-op or what their situation is downstairs, but yeah, all
I'm
used
gonna say
to be men.
all these dudes are fine.
Facts.
just made Shen Yun a little more like that, I'd guess.
Shen Yun, dude. Men Yun, dude.
Yo, I gotta go to a Shen Yun show now, cause I fucking see it everywhere.
No, dog, it's weird. Don't do it. It's fucking weird, bro.
Weird, really?
Yes. It's so weird. So me and Rick, we're like,
Was it weird because you were with Rick?
no. It was we went. They had a show in Long Beach. So
Is
we're
it a
like,
propaganda show?
Yes. Okay.
It's so funny that you and Rick went together.
We were determined. We were like, whatever this shit is, we're gonna go fucking watch it.
Because it's
right?
on every billboard.
Yes. Okay.
That's
So
marketing ever.
first, it's like, okay, this is just your regular, like, Vegas, like dancers and pretty costumes.
So you thought it was like a Chinese cirque?
Yeah, pretty much, right? And then they start to do shit, dog. It gets a little crazy, right?
Did they behead Colonel Sanders?
No. So, we didn't stay for the second half. First half, we were out.
That's how bad it was?
Yeah, because, okay, not gonna lie, even the cultural shit, it's pretty, but it gets a little boring. Like, we were nodding off.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Off, right? But then they start to do this, like, so it's like, it'll be shit where, so they love this thing they do. It's like a background where a live person will jump off, and then on the background screen someone will fly like into the fucking like wilderness and like the stars and shit. They did that like 20 times.
Little bait and switch.
First time it was like, oh. Second time I was like, all right, we get it, guys. You have a screen. Yeah, we get it. So and then it starts to be like a guy came out and he starts singing, right? But the translations are like, you know, join this person and they will like the universe and they will take you to the heavens and the universe will like all this shit. It gets very like religious, right?
Whoa.
Cultish almost.
Cultish almost, you know, you're not really sure what's going on. And then the propaganda shit kind of starts to come in where okay, there was this like skit, right? Where this guy he works for some like government and it's China, right? He works for China in this
For some government.
Say which specific country.
and his like he's supposed to go after people that go against the government or whatever, and then this girl like gets her like one of her organs stolen from her. I don't know if it's her heart or if it's her kidney or whatever. This is all a fucking skit, right? And then he finds out, oh my god, it's his daughter. Okay, that's the twist. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And then, but then,
Spoiler alert.
and then she comes back to life because she joins whatever religion the Shen Yun shit is pushing.
Falun Gong.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then I'm like, all right, bro, don't tell me they're gonna say this is like, and then someone comes out, they're like, this is based on a true story.
Oh my
What
god!
is this?
Oh no.
It gets a little crazy,
And
bro.
then you signed up.
Yeah, well, yeah. How could I not? You know what I'm saying? So I have coupons for you guys if you want to go.
Let's all go.
Shen Yun's like a timeshare fucking.
You just made me want to go even more.
Dog, go for yourself.
Because you know the kind of comedy I like.
Yeah.
And that's when you left after that.
So then they had the intermission after the first act, right?
So would you like to join?
No, well, they didn't do all that. But someone, you know, there's an announcer that comes out after like every act. Like it's a girl and a guy, a white guy and an Asian girl, and it's definitely like, man.
Is the white guy speaking Chinese?
No, he's speaking English.
That'll be sick.
Switch.
Yeah. She's like doing the English side and he's like doing the Chinese
Or he
side.
just has a bad Chinese accent.
Yeah, but it's all fake. But yeah, after the first act, me and Rick were like, all right, man, let's get out of here. But I
They
bought.
just let you leave?
Yeah, they don't like chain you to the chair.
I would love it if
What was the
intermission,
audience
yeah.
like? Was it a bunch of white folks? What was it?
It was everybody, because you know everyone who's seen these like constant commercials, you're curious about this shit, right? But I definitely saw like the more like I feel like I saw this like very religious black family as they saw the very religious undertones were kind of like, oh, what is this? Yeah.
Were they like, this is not Christian like?
Well, you know, I mean, when you go to a really Christian school, everything that's like talks about anything like that is like, okay, this is not of God. You know what I'm saying? And I could feel
They're
them
like,
getting.
where the Chinese yo-yos?
Yeah, right. I would have loved Chinese yo-yo.
Yeah.
But even that shit got a little boring, you know?
Damn, no Chinese yo-yos?
So where the plates?
Yo, where's the 50 Chinese dude on a fucking tricycle, dude?
Where's the greaser from Ocean's 11?